Let me quickly talk to you about the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only that report to Dun & Bradstreet.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging in the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sorty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only that report to Dun & Bradstreet. Number 10, we have here Fifth Third Commercial. Our score 7.2 over 10. So this is a card that actually is really good in terms of an EIN only business credit card. Obviously, you need to have a relationship with Fifth Third to qualify for this card. The card has a decent APR. You are looking at 12.49% to 23.49%. They do have a 0% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 9 months. Okay, so when you think about the key features of this card, you are thinking about intro APR. There's a low, a regular APR, a MasterCard easy saving feature that we love also, and you can actually use. And Fifth Third actually has a very powerful digital platform when it comes to monitoring and when it comes to boosting your savings, monitoring your expenses also. Okay, and one thing I want to say is that Fifth Third is really great for low cost startup financing. And if you're also trying to build or rebuild your business credit, this could be a good possibility. And they report to Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And they have a constellation of MasterCard-backed travel benefits. You have 24/7 roadside assistance, complimentary loss and damage coverage. You have 24/7 loss card replacement, and so on and so forth. So overall, this is really great. Number 9, we have a Brex 30. Our score, 7.8 over 10. So with Brex 30, they report not only to Dun & Bradstreet, they report also to Equifax Business and Experian Business. Okay, here you have a rewards rate that go from 1x to 7x. There's no annual fee on this card, and there's an intro offer of 50,000 points. Okay, but overall, when you think about Brex 30, I want you to think about a charge card. Not a credit card per se, it's a charge card in the sense that you have to pay your balance in full every month. Okay, this is important. Now there is the potential for high limits if you don't pay your balances in full all month. Okay, so if you were to dig deeper into Brex 30, you have up to 8x points for payments made daily and up to 7 points on eligible purchases with monthly payments. Okay, you earn 50,000 points. 10,000 points when you spend your first $1,000 on your Brex card, another 10,000 points when you spend $3,000 within 3 months of account opening, and 20,000 more points when you link payroll to your Brex account. So they're trying to make sure that you stay within the Brex ecosystem. Okay, but overall, those are great. There are great ways to earn points. You can have 7x on ride shares, 4x on Brex travel, okay, 3x on restaurants, 2x on recurring software, and 1x on other purchases. And you can redeem the cards. You can redeem your rewards through several ways. It's totally possible. So fantastic. So Brex 30, 7.8 over 10. Number 8, we have Capital on Tap. Our score, 8 over 10. So when you think about Capital on Tap, I want you to think about an EIN only business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And it's actually a great fit for small business owners who need a lot of purchasing power and want to streamline earning rewards. This is kind of similar to Brex also in the sense that it could be, it's primarily a charge card, but you can structure it. After a while, if you have been with Capital on Tap for a while, they can actually switch this to an unsecured business credit card for you. Okay, it's important, and we love the fact that with Capital on Tap business card, you have flexibility. Okay, you have a sign-up bonus, you have an impressive low-end APR, and a flat 1.5% cashback rate. This is really great, and on top of that, this card has no annual fee. Okay, this is really good. So when you think about this card, I want you to think about a solid, low-cost option for small business owners looking to keep things very simple. Okay, very, very simple. That's what we love with Capital on Tap business. And here are the, I just want you to, we want to dig a little deeper here to see their current card offer. So in terms of rewards rate, you have 1.5% rewards on all purchases. You have a welcome offer of $750 when you spend $7,500 in your first 3 months. There's no annual fee, okay? There's no purchase intro APR. There's no balance transfer APR. The regular APR, if you choose to carry balances, it oscillates from 9.99% to 34.99%, okay? So this is important. And one thing you also need to think about is that with Capital on Tap Business Card, they do have a simple rewards program, okay? So you will earn rewards at the same flat rate on all spending, making the card a fit for small business owners who want to either put all of their spending on a single card or add a card to their wallet that earns more than 1% cashback on general purchases. Number 7, we have Ramp. Our score, 8.2 over 10. So when you think about Ramp, I want you to think about a card that earns cash back on all spending and offers a robust suite. You have a robust suite of bookkeeping related benefits that goes beyond what a traditional business credit card typically offers, okay? And the card also doesn't charge an annual fee regardless of how many employees you have. So this is really good. And with the Ramp, you have a 5-in-1 platform. So you're talking about corporate cards, expense management, bill payments, accounting integrations, and real-time reporting, okay, in one free and easy to use solution. They report, of course, to Dun & Bradstreet, okay? You can earn 1.5% cash back on all purchases with no limits or restrictions. This is really good. And one thing I want to say here is that in terms of rewards, they earn 1.5%. Cardholders can go all the way to $175,000 in savings and discounts on products and services that today's companies are likely to use. And you can redeem your rewards. You have to log into your Ramp account and request a statement credit, okay? So you will earn a flat 1.5% cashback on every purchase. So if you spend $100,000 a month on the card, you get $1,500. This is really good. And other things that we love with this card is that you have accounting integrations, you have automatic receipt matching, you have Slack integration, and you have early payments permitted. Number 6, folks, we have here Capital One Spark Cash Plus. Our score, 8.5 over 10. So when you think about Capital One Spark Cash Plus, I want you to think about one of the newest cards in the newest business credit card from Capital One. And basically, they offer a lot of boosted buying power with no preset spending limits. So this is basically, you have actually, it's a charge card if you want to think about it that way, because you have to pay whatever you charge on the card anyway. If no, they will charge you some pretty steep APRs, okay? So you have a welcome bonus and an annual $200 cash bonus after spending $200,000 or more each year, okay? It's flat 2% cashback rate on all eligible purchases makes earning rewards simple and could add up to a substantial savings over time, okay? So one thing you need to understand though, the card comes with a higher annual fee, that's $150, and as a charge card, requires you to settle your balance each month, making it a poor choice for modest spenders or small business owners who need to finance purchases or carry a balance to free up cash flow, okay? So this is something you need to think about. So if we take a deeper look into the current card offer, you have a welcome offer that can go all the way to $1,000 cash bonus, $500 once you spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, and $500 once you spend $50,000 in the first 6 months of account opening. So you have a tiered way of earning rewards, okay? The annual fee is $150. The card is a charge card, so there is no purchase intro APR, no balance transfer intro APR. There's no regular APR either, okay? So you can redeem your rewards as a statement credit, as a check, as a credit on prior purchases, as a gift card. This is totally possible. Number 5, we have here the Wells Fargo Platinum. Our score, 8.9 over 10. With Wells Fargo Platinum, what we love here is we love the low APR. We love the welcome bonus of 30,000 points, okay? There's no annual fee on this card. So this is really great. So when you think about this card, the Wells Fargo Platinum credit card, it is a business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. It is also a solid everyday rewards card for small businesses, especially those in need of multiple employee cards, okay? And the 1.5% cashback option is a great offer also. The rewards points option not so much. Okay, so here are the card details you need to think about. So you can get a one-time $300 cashback bonus when you enroll in the business card rewards program and spend $3,000 in the first 3 months of account open date. Okay, you can either earn a $300 cashback bonus, or you can also earn 30,000 bonus points. Okay, you can choose your rewards, cashback, or rewards points. Okay, if you go with the cashback option, you can earn 1.5% cashback on every dollar spent. If you go with the reward points option, you can earn 1 point on every dollar spent and receive 1,000 bonus points when your company spend is $1,000 or more in any monthly payment period. So with this card, there are no required spending categories or caps. You also have a zero liability program. The card has no annual fee, okay, plus up to 99 employee cards. I want to talk to you now about number 4. We have the PNC Visa Business. I will score a 9 over 10. So this is a card that actually reports to Dun & Bradstreet, and the card has a decent APR. So the delta here is 9.99% to 19.99%. This is really good. And you also have to think about, this is a no-frills business credit card that offers a 13-month 0% APR on balance transfers made within 90 days of account opening, and a standard variable rate of $9.99 to $19.99. Okay, so this card is great for balance transfers. Okay, and because if you think about it, 13 months, this is really good because so you're able to transfer balances and actually free up cash flow. Okay, and so one thing I want to say here is that there are no rewards program on this card. There is no sign-up bonus, and there is actually a 3% foreign transaction fee that is charged for purchases made abroad or made on foreign websites where the denomination is not, the transactional denomination is not US dollars. Okay, and one thing you need to keep in mind is here is that the card allows you to keep your personal and business purchases separate. You can choose from various online tools to manage your business credit card activity. As I've said before, this card reports to Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, you can use Account View to manage employee purchase and to monitor cash flow. So this is a card that is actually an all-in-one that allows you to do a lot of things from the business perspective. Number 3, we have DV Business. I will score 9.1 over 10. So when you think about Divi Business, I want you to think about a platform, because Divi is first and foremost a platform that allows you to earn rewards, okay, to get extra points when you pay off your bill more than once a month. Okay, so this is a great rewards option for small businesses who like to stay on top of their balances and are focused on using rewards for travel. Okay, so you want to pay your charges off in full each week, and the Divi business card could prove to be one of the best business credit cards you can get for no annual fee, offering impressive rewards rates and several practical perks that make tracking spending and setting employee budgets a cinch. One thing I want to say here is that the card reports, of course, to Dun & Bradstreet, but also to Equifax Business, but also Experian Business, okay? And if you were to take a deeper look on this card, you have 2x to 7x on restaurants, 2x to 4x on hotels, 1.5x to 2x on recurring software subscriptions, and 1x to 1.5x on all other purchases, okay? Based on how often you pay off your bill. It's very important. And the card has no annual fee. This is a charge card, so there's no APR, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that this is a card that allows you to go the extra mile if you're able to use it properly. Because think about it, the card has valuable special offers, no personal guarantee or hard pull required. You can easily track and divvy up spending. You can free employee and virtual cards. Okay, you receive free employee cards and virtual cards, and the rates and fees are kind of decent too. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. I'm still talking to you about the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only. They report to Dun & Bradstreet. So number 2 here we have Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. Our score 9.6 over 10. When you think about this Chase Inc. Business Unlimited, the first thing I want you to think about is that you can earn a lot of cash back. Okay, as a matter of fact, you have a welcome bonus of $750 as a bonus cashback. Okay, and there's no annual fee. The regular APR is decent, 14.74% to 20.74%. This is really good, and we like this card because it has a simple flat rate rewards program, which doesn't require time to manage and optimize. So if you're, let's say you are a business owner, you don't have time to track rotating categories and whatnot, this card is great for you. Here are the pros and cons. The pros: you have unlimited 1.5% cashback rewards on purchases, no annual fee, generous welcome bonus, 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 12 months, and you have the cashback is awarded as ultimate rewards, which can be combined with premium Chase credit card accounts for better reward redemption options. Here are the cons. Here you have high foreign transaction fees and not a good card for balance transfers. Okay, so in general, when you think about this, a Chase Inc. Business Unlimited, you can earn $750 cashback, bonus cashback, after you spend $7,500 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. You can earn unlimited 1.5% cashback on every purchase made for your business. The card has no annual fee, and you can redeem rewards for cashback, gift cards, travel, and more through Chase Ultimate Rewards. Number one, the best of the best in our view when it comes to the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only. They report to Dun & Bradstreet. You have Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. Our score 9.8 over 10. This is actually right off the bat, I want to say this is a cashback card. Okay, you can earn 3% cashback in the category of your choice, 2% cashback on dining purchases, and unlimited 1% cashback on everything else. Okay, welcome bonus $300. There's no annual fee. The APR is decent. We are looking at 14.49 to 24.49%. Okay, on the purchase and balance transfers. And we picked this card because the card allows you to actually earn rewards based on the category you're in, but also based on the fact that it allows you to accumulate rewards really fast. Okay, and the foreign transaction fee though means it's best to keep this card at home when traveling overseas. Okay, so when we analyze this card in general in terms of card details, you get a $300 stipend credit online after you make at least $3,000 in net purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening, okay, with no annual fee, and cash rewards do not expire. We love that. So this is really good, and you can redeem your cash back as a deposit into your Bank of America checking or savings account, as a card statement credit, or as a check mailed to you. It's totally up to you. Let's just do a quick overview of today's conversation. So I was just talking to you about the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only. They report to Dun & Bradstreet. One thing you need to understand is that business credit cards report to business credit all the time, and they can report to Dun & Bradstreet. They can report to Equifax business. They can report to Experian business. They could also report to SBFE rather, and LexisNexis. And SBFE stands for Small Business Financial Exchange. And one thing I want to say here is that you need to understand that you need to double check with the bank. So those 10 banks systematically will report to Dun & Bradstreet. But in some cases, depending on the state your business is located in, they might not. So it's important to actually inquire with the bank first, okay? And when it comes to applying for a business credit card using EIN only, we have covered this topic on other shows. So if you're interested, if you have any questions, you want to know how the whole thing works, please either drop us a comment below. We'll answer you, or you can just go in our catalog of videos and just tap in using EIN only. Okay, we have produced gazillions of tutorials on the subject. And you need to understand that at the end of the day, you need to get a business credit card to build credit, right? Because if you have, this is not the only option. You can actually also have net 30 vendors, okay? You can actually get a business loan, okay? So getting a business credit card is not the only option to build business credit, but it does help. It does bring you one step closer to establishing a good paydex score, which is one of the quintessential scores that you need in terms of business credit. Okay, so you want to have something around 70, something around 80 or 90. Okay, the higher the better. And so what do you need to look for in the business credit card if you want to build credit? Obviously, you want to look for rewards. Okay, you want to look for financing. So in other words, you want to look for the limits they are giving you, the APR they are charging you, because if they were charging you prohibitive APRs, then it's not really worth it, because at the end of the day, it's always better to just borrow instead of having a revolving line of credit that costs you like crazy amount of money. Okay, so it's important to keep that in mind. Also, you want to pay attention to what they're charging in terms of APRs. That's one thing, but you also want to pay attention to the relationship you have with the credit card issuer. Ideally, you want to go with an issuer that you have a relationship with. This is important to establish. Let me give you a few pro tips when you have to think about when building business credit with credit cards. Okay, and because the things are different, because a revolving line of credit, such as a credit card, is totally different from an installment loan, right? So always pay your credit card on time. This is important. Now, if you have problems, if you have a seasonal cash flow, ebbs and flows, and things don't really happen the way you want them to happen, then you want to pay at least the minimum balance due. This is important so that you can always be in good terms with the credit card issuer, right? But ideally, you want to pay your credit card on time. You want to keep balances low, okay? Because there is something called credit utilization ratio, and the lower the better. So the one way to keep your credit utilization ratio is to keep balances low, okay? And so this will have an effect, will have a positive effect on your business credit score. And if you don't apply using EIN only, it will have a positive effect on your personal credit score, okay? And this is one thing I need to say. One thing I need to say is that some of these cards here, you can apply for them without EIN. Yeah, okay? So for instance, the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards, you can apply for it without EIN. Same thing for the Chase Inc., for the PNC Visa Business, for the Wells Fargo. So all those big bank business credit cards, you can apply for them without EIN. However, for Brex 30, for RAMP, for Capital on Tap, for Capital on Tap, for Divi, you need an EIN, okay? And you also want to check your credit often. You want to check your business credit often, because ideally you want to have a registration. You want to have an account with Dun & Bradstreet, which means that you need to have a DUNS number. You also need to have an active membership with Dun & Bradstreet, whereby you check occasionally. That will be once a month or every quarter. You check your business credit profile. This is important, okay? And so you cannot use a personal credit card to build business credit. It doesn't happen. You need to have a business credit card, okay? And the thing here is that it's just a lot better to say that if you want to build your business credit fast, there are other ways. You have business credit cards, you have business loans, as I said before. But one thing that's very easy also to do is your net 30 vendors. Your vendor accounts are very important, okay? Now, note that not all of these companies will report. So you want to check to be sure before you apply, okay? But again, the 10 companies, the 10 credit cards that I have listed in today's conversation, they do report to Dun & Bradstreet, and in some cases to Experian Business, and also Equifax Business. Before I close today's conversation, please check this credit card evaluation approach video, which gives you insight into our methodology when it comes to categorizing, listing, and reviewing business credit cards using EIN only and other business credit cards. Thank you so much for your attention. Let me quickly recap to this conversation. So I was talking to you about the top 10 business credit cards using EIN only that report to Dun & Bradstreet. So we have the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards credit card, 9.8 over 10. Then we have the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited, 9.6 over 10. We have number 3. We have a Divi business card, 9.1 over 10. Number 4, we have here PNC Visa Business, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have Wells Fargo Platinum card, 8.9 over 10. We have number 6, Capital One Spark Cash Plus, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have here Ramp, 8.2 over 10. Number 8, we have Capital on Tap, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have here Brex 30, 7.8 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, we have here Fifth Third Commercial, 7.2 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.